Hi, Steve here. Thanks for dropping by to watch this overview on our Race to Base software, which features results and race cards for the UK and Ireland, and for South Africa we make the race cards available. Race cards are available from 5:30 GMT time in the morning, and the results are available at 9:30 GMT time in the evening. So let's have a look at what we have in this software. If we first of all, we have results and fields going back to January 2013, so a fair amount of data is there already loaded up, and we have made some improvements on it which have been available as from about the 23rd of July, so I'll just show them as we go through this overview on Race to Base. First of all, you get this calendar obviously, and you can chop between dates, etc., what you want. You can go back there to July 2013 and pull up the Perth race and go through. We can see the race verdict from 3 years ago right through to the race distance, the going, and the prices, etc. Okay, you'll notice here finishing position and distance from winner. These are two new additions that have been added and feature as from July 2016. Okay, let's bring it back up into 2016 and we'll go from, have a look at yesterday. So what we have here, if I just bring up one field to show you, Chelmsford. Now you click on them, you bring up whatever race that you want. So in the morning, you'll get this. In the morning, you'll get obviously the venue, the date, the time of the race race name, the draw form, its last start, the horse's name, the country the horse was born in, the jockey, the trainer, days since last run, you can see there, so 18 days, 26 days, 80 days, the age of the horse. Now these columns can be widened, shortened, and if we go up to settings, we can actually choose to delete certain things that we don't want to appear, and this will shorten obviously the display down. So if you don't want the race name, you can click on that, transfer it through to here, save it, and then the race name won't appear. If we go back to settings, back to main, sorry, you'll see the race name won't. We'll bring it back up to Chelmsford. And we can see now the race name's disappeared, so it makes it a lot shorter. You've still got the race name up here, so you haven't, you can see it's Coca-Cola Zero Handicap is the race name. As we go through, and we can see the weight that the horse is carrying today, beaten favourite, true or false, course winner, true or false, distance winner, true or false, course and distance winner, true or false. This is the official rating here, and also we have our own Race to Base rating. These columns are also sortable, so in Race to Base, if we could go from the highest rated right down to the lowest rated. Okay, and then we have the morning prices. Well, there's a favourite in the morning price, so we can actually sort by morning price if we want to. Okay, the distance of the race, the going, and also the nap, if there's naps in the race. Now what I've just shown you there, those parts are when you load the software in the morning when you're looking, they are there. Then after 9:30 GMT time, we get the extra columns coming here, the Betfair favourite, the Betfair SP for the win market, the Betfair SP for the place market, the independent bookmaker SP here, the high that it traded for in Betfair, so this winner traded at £24, the low that it traded for, the finishing position. So we can just the finishing position. Now the finishing position and the distance from a winner, as I said, these were added on the 23rd of July 2016. So any results before that date don't have these two columns here filled in. Okay, and distance from a winner is, it tells us, okay, the first horse there was no distance because obviously it was the winner. The second horse was 1.5 lengths behind, right down to the last horse in 8th place was 38 lengths from the winner. So it gives you an idea that was it a compact race, was it a stretched out race. The other thing here, the win column is, okay, obviously this was the winner, and the place is going to how many Betfair places. So this race had 3 Betfair places in it, and that's quite important when you're looking at different races that may only have 7 runners, but you'll see Betfair paid 3 places if there was 8 runners before the start of racing for the day. So, and up the top, this top column here gives you information of the active runners, non-runners, the distance, and the name of the race, some of which is covered obviously down in here. The thing is, once you've had a look at a race like this, you can go to the export table. If I just click on this and click open, you've obviously got to have Excel on your computer, but you can see here now this has all gone into an Excel spreadsheet, and you can do whatever you like with that. You can add extra columns, you can put your ratings in, whatever you want to do, obviously into this spreadsheet. So having the ratings and then the results consequently afterwards in spreadsheets makes for more valuable research and things that you want to do later on. If we go back to here, export all races, it will export all the races today. So that will be all the races for the UK, Ireland and for South Africa will all be exported. Obviously if you export all the races and you don't want, say, Ireland or don't want South Africa, you can just cull them out in the Excel spreadsheet by sorting by country of the races. Okay, so that is what it does. Also, you get here the race verdict, and this goes right back, to January 2013, so you can have a look at the race verdicts from a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and just see how right or wrong they did get it. So after racing finishes, obviously we get the prices and all that, so we can start comparing the morning price to the bookie price. We can see here this winner's obviously started at 3.5 in the morning and finished up at 2.8, so obviously a firmer. We can see the horse that ran third must have been prominent in running because it traded at a low of 1.74, and I know a lot of people like laying under 2 in the win market in running, so you would have seen obviously this one would have been a bet placed in running, and obviously the winner would have been a bet placed in running. This one losing would have given you the winner a winning lay. Okay, so what else do we need to look at? Also up here we've got the race to base help. If you click on that, it takes you to our help page, which is, there's not a lot of need for help here, but it will have our videos and that as well on here, so that you can have a quick reckoner if you want to look at something that is happening if you want to work out how to use something or how to get more information from race to base. Okay, important things to remember when you open it. Obviously, like today's the 26th, there's because it's before 5:30 GMT, there'll be no fields here until 5:30 GMT. If you're only interested in one country, you can just click the country you want, and if we load up this, You can see it's only going to give us the UK fields for the day. Click on the arrow and obviously all the races drop down for you. Okay, if you unclick that, click that again. We'll have to go to a different country at a different time. We can see now, because it's unticked, we've got all countries there. So we've got the Irish races. Just bring up this race and have a look at the Irish race. You can see the race name doesn't appear because we've got that in our settings. We've got that to be hidden, so it's not showing. Obviously you can hide what you like. It just makes the displays a lot more readable as you scroll across, depending how big your monitor and that is. So here's that race. You can make the software, you can drag it out if you want to on the sides. I'll just move this to the side a bit. We can see there I can drag it over further and scroll down. So we can scroll across, and this is an Irish meeting. You can see we still have the finishing positions, the distance from the winner, the morning prices here. So this was a morning favourite and a Betfair favourite, and it won the race, as you can see there. And it's still got our race to base ratings here, so obviously top rated won that race. And in Ireland we don't have the OR race. The OR is not there. Okay, and if we go to South Africa, just have a quick look at South Africa for you. Scottsville. In South Africa, as we said earlier on, we don't have, we have all the fields with the form, etc., but we don't have the results. We can't get results for these, so we don't have the results for South Africa, but it still has the form that you can put an Excel on it if you wish to. Okay, so I think that pretty well covers it. It is a simple software, but a valuable software in that you've got, at the time of doing this video, over 3 years, 8 months of results, and certainly since 23rd of July we've added the finishing positions and the distance, and you'll find this a very useful tool if you take your racing seriously and want to do some research, and then it's a one-stop software to do that. Okay, on behalf of Michael and his team, thanks very much for creating this and putting so much time. It's probably one of the longest projects we've been involved with in getting this to market, especially getting the results going back over 3.5 years. So thanks again, and we hope that you enjoy Race to Base. It's inexpensive, it's a valuable tool, and I'm sure you'll find it very worthwhile in your betting arsenal. And this is Steve signing off, wishing you all the best. Thank you.